not just a piece of wood, it is my piece of wood. This took me about a day to make. I made it completely by myself. I sawed everything, measured everything. Of course, it's not perfect like their such. This is for a world cultures project. And basically what we had to do is we had to make a Mancala board. And if you don't know what Mancala is, I'll explain it to you later. And what we had to do is we had to create a Mancala board, and then we had to print out directions on how to play. So what I just did is I took 2 pieces of pressboard, and I then cut it in half. It was about, like, it was 2 of these, so this folds, because I have 2 hinges on the back that I used. And basically, I took 2 pieces of pressboard and I cut it in half with a saw. And then I went out and bought a smaller piece of wood and I glued it on top. What I basically did is I used a drill bit to make little 1-inch holes. And then what I did is I measured out the pieces of wood and I cut holes into them, and I'm gonna reveal it right now. And you see I'm using red and white pom-poms as the pieces. So you see I cut out it's 6 holes on each side and 1 big hole. And it takes about 24 pieces. Or no, 48 pieces, I'm sorry. So I just used pom-poms. And what I did is for this, what I did is I took a drill bit and I drilled 6 holes. I measured out 1 inch in between each one. And I didn't really measure going back and forth, so they're not really exactly 100% even. But I measured it out like this. And then I did the same on the other side. I'll show you without the pom-poms. Maybe that's a little easier for you to see. Hold on 1 second. Alright. So here, what I did is I took a drill bit and I drilled holes, 6 holes as I said. And then for this one, what I did is I basically drilled 4 holes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what I did is I took sandpaper and I sanded down the edges. So now it's just one big, like, almost like cup. And what I did is, the reason there's this piece of wood, this second piece, is because I drilled all the way through so that it looked a little bit more clean. I was going to use a countersink to smooth out the edges, but it was too rough because I practiced on that piece of board. And what I did is I was going to take a countersink and wrap around like this, but it wasn't smooth enough and I didn't like it. And I did make this out of wood, if you can hear. And you see there, I didn't really get in with the spray paint perfectly, but it's whatever. So this is the board. It folds in half, and then I have these pom-poms as playing pieces. Now, how you play Mancala is here. I'm gonna have to move it because it doesn't completely play in frame. So this side, the big side. Well, here, let me give you some history first, because the reason we made this project that you have it all filled up, how you play is the first player will take the 4, and they'll take their 4 pieces, and they will then put it in here, and then you'll keep going. Then you'll take these, and you'll put them in this, and then you'll take this one. Sorry, it's kind of hard once you get from behind the camera. So you'll take all these, and then you'll put them in this one. And then you'll take these out, and you'll put it in this one. And then you go on from there. So once I get this, oh wait a minute, I realized something was wrong. I'm sorry. Wow, that was pretty much of a fail of a video right there. What you do is this. When you put let me just put the pieces back, I'll explain it better. Because that was way too many pieces at once. Okay, you have your board. Why are there only 2 there? Oh, because there's 6 in here. I realized that something was wrong. Okay, you take the original 4. I'm sorry, guys. You take the 4. You drop 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Then where you stop, you take the next ones, and you put 1 here, and then when you hit here, you've scored 1 point. Then you go here, here, and here, and then you stop. Now it's the next player's turn. So the next player, you're trying to score in this side. So you see the player that is on the top is trying to score on this side, and the player on the bottom is trying to score on this side. So after you do that, I'll just set it up on this side. What you're going to do is then this player is going to go over here. They're going to take their pieces, and they're going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they're going to grab these pieces and go 1, 2. See? So they scored 1 point, so it's tied 1, 1. And now you're going to drop 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there, and then you stop. And it goes on from there. That's how you play Mancala. So now I'm just going to set the board back up, and then we'll wrap up this video. And I dropped it, of course. Sorry about that. I just moved the tripod. Alright. So now just let me put 4 on each one again. And the way you back it back up is you put 4 on each one on one side, which is this side. So that's 4, that's 4. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4, that's 4, that's 4. That's 4. And then you just put the extra pieces in here. Alright. Alright, so that is my Mancala board, and that is how you play. And I'm about to run out of battery, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And tell me what you think of my handiwork. I hope you enjoy